there's always so much pressure when you want to share your slides, and there's this moment everyone is quiet. Okay, here we go. All right, all right. Everyone sees my screen now, right? Okay, perfect, perfect. Nice. Okay, so with this said, we're just gonna have a look on the 3-second videos and give you some feedback. Then you guys will be choosing who are the 2 winners of this class. So it's less pressure for me. And you just get to decide and then we're gonna talk a little bit about what happens after this class, because so many people are always afraid that we're gonna leave and never see each other again, but that's of course not true. So with this said, before we get started with anything, is there anything that you would like to share, like things you've learned but don't understand, or maybe things you thought, oh my gosh, this was mind-blowing, I'm happy I learned it? Okay, wow, yeah, Jackie Joyce, I see you unmuted yourself. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just happy that I enrolled in NAS Academy, and Raj is also my classmate in the script writing, and I learned so much. And yeah, the video I gave earlier was just today, and I wasn't able to join the WhatsApp because I can't find I wasn't able to find the button to click on that. I was busy a bit earlier in this week, and I really love the learnings I get. So I really hope I can produce more videos, and I'm gonna starting to do that in start to do doing videos, and I'm really blessed that I joined this class. And I have a question. After graduation, can we still have the WhatsApp and send some of our videos there that we can also have some feedback on?
Yes, yes, of course. So the group will still be existing after this wave ends. You will keep the videos forever and the WhatsApp group. So you can always text us or your classmates, and to give you even more possibilities, because now in the Facebook group we're a pretty small class, let's say. I mean like a normal class, but on Facebook, as I said, there's like thousands of others. So take also that opportunity to also connect there. But yes, the WhatsApp group will always be there. Don't worry, so we're not going anywhere.
I have another question because I wasn't able to submit some of my videos. Can I submit it after after graduation or something? Or can I take another class like this one?
You can just, I mean, you can always, of course, take any class that you want, but if you haven't had time to submit your video, that's not a problem. You can also just send it in after class or whenever you have time. Just make sure to tag me so that I don't miss out on your video, because sometimes when I look into the chat, you guys wrote like 200 messages, and I'm like, oh, where do I get started now? Which is great. I love seeing you guys connect with each other, but bear with me, tag me, so I know to which one you actually need to respond to, okay? Just to make it more clear.
Sarah,
Thank you.
so sorry. We didn't mean to spam everybody, but we were super excited. And I guess it's Sukhi from Sri Lanka, Amy from the sea, Amy from who is traveling with the captain in the sea, and Lemo enjoy life again. We enjoyed. Karen meets all the true mini stories and all. I'm super happy because I learned a lot. Normally, I engage whenever I have time, apart from work life, but super enjoyed it. Like Rachel's beach. There are few things which I still feel sitting in the 4 blocks of in a room, but I wish I was on beach like Rachel, doing the hula loop. we will celebrate.
That was a great one. And if you don't know what he's talking about, that's one of the eye stoppers we're going to be looking at. And guys, please don't apologize. I'm happy that you're interacting. There is nothing more beautiful than seeing your classmates getting along and exchanging. That's for me the most beautiful thing I can see. But that's why I'm saying, bear with me, tag me, so then you will get an answer for sure, because sometimes because I also have other chats. Now imagine you have 200s in each chat. Whew, it's challenging sometimes, but I love it. Keep writing, okay? Don't be afraid now just because I said it. Please keep engaging. I love seeing that. And I don't want to see anyone who leaves the group after this graduation. I'm going to be very, very sad. Use it as a platform to connect. All right?
Okay. That's a pinky promise.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, nice. I love
that's
the
a pinky promise.
excitement.
Yeah, that's a pinky promise.
Beautiful to see that. With this said, I just want to dive right into watching your videos. And I think that's the coolest part of this graduation process is that we just have a look on your work, on something you have learned in the videos that you have watched. Oh, actually, you know what? Who of you has already watched all the videos? Give me a hands up. There's no shame if you didn't. Okay, it's fine. Karen, what was that? You were like, everyone is raising their hand. Should I too? Like, you're muted. You're muted. Karen, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Oh, just like I think I did. Unless there was something last minute that I didn't see. I think I did.
All right. There is no shame in that. I know it's a lot, and you also have lives beyond the academy. So you have time to watch all these videos anytime. But with this said, okay, I feel like it's time to have a look on the first video. We're going to be looking at a few eye stoppers. And just to make one thing clear, all of them were amazing. But since we only have 1 hour, I had to choose like a handful. So I chose a few very interesting ones. I mean, they were all cool. So we're just gonna have a look on it, give you some feedback, and yeah. With this said, let's get started. I'm not sure if I shared my sounds. I'm just gonna reshare it to make sure that you hear everything. Here we go. Okay. Have you mastered space? Wow. The ones who had like headphones, I'm very sorry for that. I was not expecting it to be that loud. Okay, so with this said, I know it was very short. Maybe we should give it another try. Now that you know it's going to be loud, maybe you just reduce your volume a bit. I'll give you 3 seconds to do that. 3, 2, 1. Have you mastered space? Okay, why the heck did I show you this video? First of all, Sukit, nice video. What were you thinking when you chose that video idea? What was your intention?
So my intention was like people generally respond to people. So I was thinking, okay, maybe shouting, screaming, something like that would really like get some attention. I wanted to get some better angles, but like I was in a rush, so like I had to sort of rush it out. And then I had a helmet. I just made like a helmet which looks like a space helmet. So I was thinking, okay, maybe everyone's thinking of mastering time, and no one really even has heard of mastering space. So why not try it out? Because like the space conversation has been like, going on, and everyone's like so interested in space. Aspect of space where like, you're trying to find rest in what you're doing. So I kind of included in the caption as well. So that was
Interesting. All right, thank you for that insight.
yeah.
Now makes it easier to give you some feedback on that, knowing the whole process behind this video. So first of all, I feel like this video is out of this space. Okay, so starting in a bad joke. Honestly, I find it extremely interesting because what was he doing? That's something we don't have to agree on the content and all of that, but the reason why I wanted to show you this video is because he was triggering us in so many ways. First of all, the space theme is not something that we see every day, so that's kind of intriguing. But then even like using red as a banner always catches our eyes. Like if you want to make sure that someone reads your caption, always go for red or like orange or yellow, like the bright colors. So that makes it look important. Now there were so many exclamation marks, makes it look double important. And then you're even saying, don't click this. And you know how humans work. If you tell them don't, they're like, now I'm going to be doing it, no matter what it is, but no one's going to tell me what I'm going to be doing. So very smart. You understand, you understood humans. And I think, honestly, I always keep saying creating videos is also kind of mastering the psychology of people, because you always have to think, what is it that makes me stop? Why would someone stop? So you can sometimes just use reverse psychology like he did. Don't click this. So people are like, now I'm going to do it. And that's why I really like this video. So that's my feedback for you. Improvement.
Thing. Yeah, like the call, like when you get a call, you're like always wanting to find out who's calling you. So, which is why, like, I kind of, because I was struggling to get something that would like really interest someone. So, like, a call would be like a FaceTime. Okay, who's FaceTiming me right now? So, yeah.
True. Makes it relatable because probably most of humans use that function if they have a phone. So yeah, great, very great idea. The only thing I would improve is a little bit of the design. Like you like the one that says you will learn to master space is not in the box. So make sure to put it either under the box or inside the box, but having it halfway looks a little bit messy. And I know that sounds like as if I'm a perfectionist, but I'm just telling you what looks more visual appealing for the eye, although it's just 3 seconds. But the first thing I realized is like, his font is not in the box, but it's also not outside, it's somewhere in the middle. Okay, with that said, that was my part. Since we're gonna be watching a lot of videos, I want to introduce you to a really funny game, let's say. So I want the creator of the video to choose someone in class they want to get feedback by, and that person tells you a good thing or something to be improved. And I just want to break the ice and tell you, don't be afraid to say, Sukit, this video sucks. You have to improve this. I mean, it does not suck, but in case you think that, I mean, be nice and say why you think it's not that great, or say why you think it's great, okay? No shame, because he's only going to learn from honest feedback. And with that said, Sukit, choose one classmate to give you some feedback.
I'm gonna go with Karen.
Suki,
Ooh.
I was really to what Sarah was saying. I think you did such a great job with the psychology of like, I had to click that. I just had to click it. I think that the psychology part of it, the red, don't click this. When I saw I thought it was really clever that you used the phone incoming. That also really, like that just absolutely triggered my psychology. Like you're sort of just helpless, but to click. And I would say, like Sarah was saying, I think that just the text, I think just in that box, and also the use of red. Like I didn't think about that, but that actually really does kind of it does just trigger something in your brain, 100%. So I would agree with just adding the text kind of more into that box. And the only other suggestion that I might have is to just maybe be mindful of how your background might be able to pop out what you're seeing in front. So perhaps because you've got like the foil and like white, either a colored shirt or something, or go against a background like brick walls or stone walls or painted house or things like that, that might have just made like the information that you're seeing on the screen pop out. That's a lot. Those are my thoughts.
Nice,
I
Karen.
thought that was great.
Thank you.
That was very insightful, your feedback. So thank you for sharing that. Sukit, I hope you took some notes so you can improve these things that you heard today for the future ones. Amazing. Okay, actually, there was one thing we totally forgot, and it's a big applause for Sukit. Yay! Wow, why are you so serious? You're getting some nice applause. I'm not sure if he froze. Oh, now there's a smile. Okay, great. I thought if Sukit is not smiling, for sure he froze because he always smiles. Nice. Okay, with this said, let's move on to our hula hoop girl. We were already mentioning Rachel earlier. So let's see what Rachel has to say. Nice. That one is a very, very straightforward. Love it. So why is this video in here? So basically, this video is actually really great because it's simple, but that's what I wanted to tell you. You don't always have to you don't have to put your house on fire or throw your cat out of the window just to have someone's attention. Sometimes you just want to speak about extremely normal things and like hula hooping. So but so how can I put it? So that's why you don't have to do crazy things to get someone's attention. Now, this one got the attention though, because I would argue that most of the people really like the beach. So if you were doing that in a room at home, it would not have the same effect like seeing the beach. Now we see like a chilled girl being at the beach. Maybe you are at the beach, so you're like, cool, I want to see where she's at. Maybe you're locked up somewhere because of Corona, and you're like, that looks so great. Let's have a look. So really nice video, very, very hooky in its own way, basically. And just something I would improve. The benefits of hula hoop looks great because it almost matches with the background. And if you would like design, like, how can I say, like a paper or something, that would be perfect. But with videos, and that's something we could also learn from Sukit. With videos, you don't necessarily always want things to blend. You want to get the attention, right? And this is why using maybe another color that's more straight into your face might be more attention calling. And also, I know I told you guys you don't have to edit crazily, but having some music that like the more you turn the hula hoop, maybe the music goes with that, and then you know what I mean? Like to build up the tension. That would have been great with music. You can also already hook someone in. Yeah, that's the feedback from my side. I'm not gonna say it all because then you don't have anything maybe to add. So now, Rachel, do us the honor, pick one classmate and get some feedback from them.
Where are my other classmates? Got it. Um, maybe, maybe Vix. Are you there, Vix?
Yes, I'm there, but it's going to be a bit hard for me to turn on my video since I'm working, but I can give feedback surely.
It's okay.
Let me hope I'm. Yes. One thing I can really comment about is that specifically about the text, just like the trainer said. But for me, what I would recommend is that benefits of can remain in that color, but then hula hoop. Either you put benefits and hula hoop in highlighted colors, then you leave off in the dark color so that people know what are the main points you're trying to give. Yes, that's what I would really recommend. But the rest of the things, it's really a perfect. Can I say thumbnail? Yes. Thanks so much. That's it.
Thank you, Vix.
You guys are so cute with each other. Well, true. That's very insightful. So, Rachel, I hope you also took some notes. And honestly, these are just your first tries. There is no one coming in here with a perfect 3-second video. Like all of them were really good, especially considering that some of you have never done it before. But of course, no one is expecting you to have NAS daily eye stoppers. That's gonna come as well. After 1,000 days. No, kidding. Maybe even faster. Alrighty, with that said, can we all have a quick big applause for Rachel? Good job. Nice. Okay, and now the next person we're gonna be looking at is no other, let me just find her on the screen, is no other than our Capricorn friend. And I put her on because Capricorns love the game. So, no kidding. It's actually a very interesting video. So let's have a look together. And that's it. That was extremely short, but First of all, you know what? Before we forget it, can we all have an applause for our Capricorn friend? I think you were even the first one to submit it. So great job with that. I feel like class ended and the video is right there. Born ready. She was born ready. Okay, so I saw in your 30 seconds video, I don't know if you guys have all watched it, but basically she was advertising the thing that she's holding in her hand, and that's like the shorter version of that, right? So I assume that you were editing it on TikTok, right? Because that's how that's what it says. I found that video very interesting because it's super short and straight to the point. You had some special effects with the wings, which I found very interesting because people usually think angels just want good stuff for them. So you're again also just like so using the mind games and giving us the feeling you're the good guy and you're just gonna give us the best basically. Now something to improve, definitely add some music, something just what I said to Rachel that kind of builds up to the moment where you maybe catch it or show it just to bring in more dynamics. Like although it's just 3 seconds, but music is so important. I mean, ask yourself, what kind of videos are you stopping? The ones that are silent or the ones that have some kind of like acoustics in the background? Also, I wouldn't put too much text because then it might be confusing because you have the internet as a heart, you have the text. So make sure to not have too much of a chaos in there. But like I would rather either put it down in the lower part of the video or in the upper one, but like not all over the place because that looks a bit messy. Other than that, very nice one. And with this said, now it's your turn to choose a classmate and have them give you some feedback.
Sukit, maybe?
Okay. So I thought it was a great video, and like the delivery time was like super fast. So kudos to that because you did it like, before every one of us. And I thought it was really creative as well. Something like that, like in terms of improvement, I think I was trying to finding it a little bit hard to understand what like the title was. Um so like since like the elaborations like Tess said was like a little bit here and there, but other than that I think like the whole angel in disguise thing really struck me, and yeah I think if you can work on that and yeah, and just add some music to it so that like it's buzzy or some sound effect that will like get your attention. Yeah, I hope that's
Nice. Thank you so much for the feedback. Very interesting points. That's true. The title is so important. You can burn your house, but if there is not a proper title, people are going to be like, what the heck? So they always want to know what is it that's going on. So very good point. Titles are important. You know how Nas Daily always places them like above, some in the middle. There is really no rule. There is nothing that's like more or less good. But I cannot say it enough, Sukit. Like I guess I'm gonna make you blush now, but I really like this one. It's red. It has the exclamation mark, which doesn't mean that you always have to go for red and exclamation marks, but again, what I like to do is sometimes to just scroll through like TikToks or Reels or Facebook and see which videos did I stop to, and then I take notes and write down, yeah, true. I stopped because of this element, or I stopped because of that. So really make sure to analyze videos, because if you stopped, most of the people would have stopped as well. All right. All right. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna heading to the United States, and I really appreciated this video, but I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. Let's just Karen tell us what she has to say. An applause for Karen. Karen, can you give us some background about the video? Like, what was motivating you to make this?
I was really kind of stuck for something to do, and I really struggle with keeping it simple. And that's something that I have to be better at. I love editing, and so I kind of can't stop myself. But I was trying to be mindful of what you were saying and thinking about like a clear title. But I feel like when I watch it, what I didn't do, but like what Sukit did, I don't think I was great at having like a like a catchy like an invitation title, I guess. So that's kind of what I'm learning more about is like what pulls you into it as opposed to just like a title, and you might or might not watch it.
Yeah, the titles and thumbnails in general, I have to tell you guys, is a tricky thing. It looks so effortless when other creators do it, but once you have to choose a title, it's very, very hard. So since it's all black, let me just click one more time. Okay, so you know what really confused me? It's the dots and then the three. Like, I guess you want to say that a person has three moods, but what about the dots?
Oh, I was trying to just do like 3 seconds.
Oh, okay, now I get it. Okay.
You know why? Just because I'm used to seeing it like that in editing. So that's in my brain. That's how it reads, but you're right. It doesn't read clearly enough that that's what it is.
That's hilarious, you know, because when I was watching it, I was reading into it so much, and now and now there is actually no story to that. Okay. Well, as I already texted you on WhatsApp, I really like this video a lot because the sad reality of our society, and regardless of the age group, is that our attention span is as short as 3 to 5 seconds. Imagine that. So if you don't give people a like constant impulse, they will just get bored or like, you know, not really be there with their minds. And what I really like is how you have fast changes doing so many different things. And it's like, oh, cool effects, first of all. Second of all, super creative. And then you see that smiley lady and think, oh, she seems nice. Let's have a look. So I really, really like your camera presence, also with the 30 seconds video one. So if you guys haven't watched it, please go and watch because Karen was killing it. It's like she was born in front of the camera. And now the only improvement I would give you for this one is basically the three, like the dot and then three moods. The title is not really saying a lot. So imagine having a great video, which you have, but like accompanied by a great title. That would be a killer. Everyone would stop. So that's my feedback for you. But let's hear what the class has to say. So pick whoever you want to get some feedback from.
I was going to ask Raj.
Hey,
Hey, Raj.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Karen. In fact, the good thing which I like about this video is after watching Karen's video, not only 3 second attention, but I spent lots of time watching as a creator who she is, because I've seen other influencers doing what she had done in 3 seconds. So I had gone to Tiny Movie Time and I was mind blown on Tiny Movie Time because this is creators economy. This is $1 billion business. So the good part, which is again, as you mentioned, 3 moods, I thought 1 second each mood, but it's like I could see 24, 24, 24. I wish I was good at math. 24 times 3 is how much? Maybe 700 moods in this. Like they say in each second you have 24 frames, right? So I was like, I'm just at least calculating 20 moods in 1 second. Like they say 24 frames in 1 second, right? So I could see that and I'm like, oh God, I should do something crazy like this for my daughter is first thing which came into my mind. It really captured my attention. I loved it because you said it's hard to be like a millennial, but I could see that younger millennial. Probably I could see Karen as the cool kid, probably teenager, or Sukit from Sri Lanka, Rachel from the beach, and Amy from the board. They all agree because even if you play it another 3 seconds, it's not only 3 seconds. I think I played that maybe 10 times. I'm like, okay, let's see. Super loved it. Thank you, Karen. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, Raj. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Apart from the title, you got our attention for more than 3 seconds.
True.
Wow.
Because of the drum roll, that's for sure. Because the music is like it brings you goosebumps.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, one thing I just want to add, and just maybe to speak to a little bit of the age stuff, but I'm always filming other people, and I really don't like being in front of the camera. It makes me really uncomfortable. But there's things that I want to do that would be easier if I could just do them myself. So this was a really good push to do that, because I have never done that.
Yeah, and
I
I tried going back to your Insta, trying to see any of your selfie videos. I couldn't find them. Then after seeing Rock Your Rock video, I'm like, wow, find your own rock. The 30-second video was also like super good. Enjoyed it.
Karen, you have a super fan in here. Do you see that?
Thank
If Raj
you,
is not
Raj.
following you,
I'm fanning you straight back. It's been like helpful so much to like look at your work and look at other people's work. It really is like it just helps to kind of fine tune things, and the input's really helpful, and it definitely helps me to kind of see how to, you know, make stuff better and think about it in a different. Just think about things in a different way. It's really easy to get stuck in your own, you know, your own patterns.
If Karen throws a LinkedIn story course, or a Facebook story, Insta stories, a course just like that, there will be lots of takers. Trust me, there will be lots of. Let it be $1,000 per course or $500 course. There will be lots of professionals who would just come in, like they'll say, "Take my wallet, take my money." They would trust me. Only thing is we are not.
I hope so.
Amazing. Thank you, Raj, for this very beautiful feedback. I feel like, Karen, if you ever have a bad day or think you're not good enough with your videos, just rewatch this recording and you're going to have this self-confidence boost. But yeah, I totally agree. Your video is great. Please let age never be a problem, because this is extremely creative. If my mom would edit like that, she would go places, but she's not even there yet. So I think you're ahead of people in your age like a lot. And it's all about practice at the end of the day. And at some point, you can always hire people who edit for you. So you could even, like, you know, it would also be what Raj was saying actually inspired me to tell you. You could always go for, you write the scripts and do the whole camera thing, and then hire maybe a younger person who edits it and also brings in their generation's like spirit. And this way you will have like a large audience, because the things you say are interesting for everyone, but the way how that person edited or you makes it even more appealing because it's adjusted to the time. So yeah,
that's a great idea, Sarah. That's a great idea. Thank you.
Amazing. Karen, so we didn't give you an applause, so please let's go for a big applause.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
With this said, we're gonna be moving on to a video that you don't even have to click on to think, damn, what's going on here? So Ix, I hope you can see this, because this moment is for you.
Yes, why is this man beating this child for watching this?
Please tell me you never actually gave that cute kid a slap.
Yes, that's what I put a disclaimer, and if I was to make that video, definitely I would put the same disclaimer. I didn't beat the child.
Nice one. Well, Vix, this video was really great because why? Okay, so
what?
First of all, your title, very, very intriguing. It's written in red, so my eyes and brain start to think, oh, this is something important I have to read. So keep the bright colors in mind. This applies for everyone. Beating child because of what's important. So basically, now there's two things that are really like, wait, I'm gonna be muting you for a second because you're making lots of noise. You will get your speaking moment in a sec. So that we don't disturb the others. So basically, you're using child important in one sentence, and it's like, wait, what? That doesn't go well together. Then you see that kid, and you're like, but he's so cute. And then you see that person who's just giving a slap, which is like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? So many things you used in this video, which make me want to watch this video. So I hope you're going to be releasing that video. Very good. Just like Sukit, you're playing with the psychology of people. You're using intriguing words. You're using intriguing visuals. Great job. And then we're not even seeing the whole slap. You're stopping somewhere here. It's like, is he gonna do it or not? I have to watch the whole thing to know, because poor kid, look at his face. He's so cute. Okay, so basically, that's my feedback for you when it comes to the good side, and some improvements. So now, how can I put this? Why is there, like, for the first two lines of your phrase, you have like a background, and then later there's no background? I don't know if I guess it's something you did intentionally, but it looks a little bit like out of place. So make sure to really have a kind of, how can I say, a well organized title, because it really adds a lot if people are going to watch it or not. Because if it looks messy at the beginning, you know, many people are just like, it does not really fit into my visuals. But other than that, I think it's a very good one. Now choose anyone in this class to give you some feedback. And yeah, great job. I'm not sure if you're speaking.
All right. Yes.
Oh.
I'm choosing spines. Spines.
Spines. Go ahead. Spines.
Hi, Vix. Hi, Sarah. I have to turn off the camera because my kids are here. They're watching us.
We can hear you. That's the most important part.
Yeah, Vix is so amazing with making videos. I know, parang he's like a professional, and maybe his works were made of Premiere Pro. I'm studying master course, so I am a bit of challenge since Vix knows already how to edit and everything in the video.
True, true. He knows how to put the angles in the title. That's very true. That are very nice words. Did you hear that, Vic? So I was probably the only person who was putting some rain on your parade. But I'm a teacher. I have to tell you some stuff, right? But honestly, this is already very nice and high quality stuff. And also, one little tip, I think Wix is the first one who actually put an emoji. Is that something you should do or not? Honestly, I honestly think it depends on the country. I realized in Asian and African countries, people use a lot of emojis. In Europe, less, but it doesn't mean that it wouldn't work, because it gives your title an emotion, and it kind of gives you a guideline how you're supposed to feel about it. So you could use it to trigger people even more, especially when your visuals are maybe not the most explosive, interesting ones, but it's not a must. It can be good. I would just check the market and see if it fits into your audience. It's an age thing as well. Maybe someone in Karen's age is less likely to do that rather than someone who is like younger. Karen, I'm not saying you're old. It's just when I text with my mom,
It's okay.
she's not using any emojis. It's like, am I texting to a robot? That's why I'm saying that. But maybe it's a cultural thing as well. All right, all right. With that said, Vix, that was a very great video, and let us all give you some great applause for that. Yay.
And also the kid. I would like to ask Vic how much she paid for the kid. The kid was so cute. He got his character on the video.
Actually, those are my neighbors. They are always with me when I'm shooting. They are always inquiring. So I decided to use him that day. And by the way, to comment about the editing, actually, I just use my phone to do everything. I don't use Adobe. I don't use Final Cut. I used my phone. Yes, that's it. Thank you so much.
Wait, can you tell me though if you actually gave that kid a slap? Because I cannot sleep tonight if I don't know that.
No, I didn't slap him, because even the mother was around. Even if the mother wasn't around, definitely I actually put a disclaimer when I was sending the video that no one was hurt in the process of making that video.
I love how he's saying the mother wasn't around. Okay, okay. I hope the mother is always around then. With that said, we're going to be watching our last video for today, and it's no other than Raj. Raj, let's have a look on your video. All right, that was so fast that I feel like we should give it another shot. Okay, with this said, can we have a big applause for Raj first before I forget it? Nice. And moving on, let me just go back to the video. Okay, so Raj, what's happening here? Basically, I found that very interesting because you were playing with something I have not seen in any other video that was sent, and it's questions. And that's also something I would like you to use on your thumbnails or eye stoppers just to see how it performs for your audience, because questions also have this psychological phenomena that when there is a question mark, your brain automatically starts to think and is like, oh, it's a question, I should answer it. I need to know it, you know? And this is why I found what you've done. I don't know if you did it on purpose or just randomly. I just wanted to highlight that this is something we can learn from. Now, something I would improve on this video, you use a lot of different shots like Karen, which is great because that keeps our attention span on for all the time and makes me even watch it another time because it was so fast and I couldn't even grasp all, which is a good thing because you want to have people rewatch your stuff. Now, what could be improved? Now you're lucky because your background was kind of grayish, so we could read the white thing. But most of the times, especially if you shoot outside, it's going to be very bright, so we would not even be able to read the title. So make sure to really like have it behind a background, and never ever, and this applies to all of you, never use more than like 5 to 7 words within a title. Otherwise, it's so long that you don't even have the time to read it. By the time your eye stopper is done, I'm not even done reading the sentence. So really just like boil it down to the most important information. But other than that, I think it was a really great job. And with this said, Raj, choose someone you like to give you some feedback. I mean, like to give you some feedback.
Can I choose all of them? Because we have. I would love to hear from Sukith from Sri Lanka or Karen from US. Again, the Tiny Movie Times. I would love to have our feedback, but I wanted feedback from Rachel too, or from Amy, from Lemo.
He's
Enjoy
going all
Life.
in. He's going all in, Raj.
Yeah, probably one word from each. One word, probably one word from each is something what I would love to hear, because I'm also on Insta Live. I'm doing this live so that my fans or followers also get to see this. So
whoever
excited.
wants to give him some feedback, just go ahead. And yeah, Karen, you seem like you were just about to say something.
Oh, I was, first of all, I was like, that totally made me think, and it totally made me laugh. Which is like such a good combination. Because I was really like, I never thought of that, ever. And so, you know, just like, especially the older you get, you kind of like, oh, I think I thought of everything, but I never thought of that, ever. So it really was kind of like, I really do want to know why now about the optics of that. So I was really intrigued, and it really set my mind going on something where I actually started Googling it because I was like, that's such a good question. So I loved it.
True. Anyone else would like to add on that? Something good or something that can be improved, whatever it is.
I think there was a little bit of clutter around the main objects in the video, like you see now. I think if when you're taking the shots, if you can just see if you can like clear it up a bit and then take it so that like we focus our attention only on what we need to see, would be really great. And like the caption, you could try having all caps on the more important words and things like that. So that would like really draw attention. But I really love the whole concept that he brought out, because like it made me like remember how I used to learn photography with my grandfather, and how like he used to teach me with like an old SLR camera, not even a DSLR. And like and I had actually forgotten it. till like he popped it out, and then I thought like I couldn't even come up with the terminology of what you called it and all that, and like really creative though, like how he has placed the two monitors so that like it looks like the camera, the sensor and all of that is like really good. Like I mean, like it's really interesting stuff. Yeah, super video, Raj.
Nice. That was very insightful, guys. Thank you for all sharing your thoughts on this video. And
The only
I
thing
just,
is, yeah, the only thing, Sarah, please give me 10 seconds. The only thing is, there were circular televisions in the past. So I had to use that circular television on my refrigerator to see that I had only ball at home. Thank you so much. That's 3, 2, 1.
I'm just messing with you. No, Raj, that's very true. Honestly, this question is intriguing because it made me think, yeah, why is the output not round, and was it ever round? So very nice. You played today. You played with all of our minds. I think you did a great job, Raj. That's why I wanted to show your video as the last one, because it leaves us all now with a question. And let's see, maybe at least 50% of us are gonna Google it. Karen already did. If anyone has the answer, feel free to text it in WhatsApp later. But guys, you know what time has come now, right? Look, we had a look on 6 different videos just to refresh your minds. We had Sukit, we had Rachel, we had our Capricorn friend. Why did I say Capricorn? It's because I'm
Amy.
too, so. And we had our joke around it. We had Karen, we had Vix, and we had Raj. And now I prepared a little poll for you, and I would like you to basically have like a very private polling, okay? And let's see who wins, okay? So we will have 2 winners. You already know one of them is going to be the CMC winner. I don't know if I already told you the second prize. If I did not, I'll just... Oh, I didn't. Okay, great. Then I'll just not say it for now. Makes it more exciting. Okay, with this said, let's get the polls air out. And here we go. Can you see it? Okay, go and poll. Choose your winner. Who should win? Who should win? So many people voting. Like more people are voting now than during the political election. We have 9 out of 12 people. 3 more. Ooh. Okay, 2 more people. You're really keeping the tension. 4 people. Come on, guys. We're gonna be closing the poll in 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Okay, so I'm not gonna be sharing the results just like that. I will need your help in order to do so. So can you please all give me a little drum roll? And the winner of this on-demand class is the one and only Karen!
Yay!
Really?
Great job! You nailed it! Can you give us an acceptance speech?
That is so awesome. I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate all of your feedback and the kind of confidence boost on that one, because honestly, it is coming from my perspective and my age in this new media and this new social media, kind of figuring out how to bridge those things with what you feel like you want to say. I just don't know. I have not had a roadmap, and I feel like this course and getting feedback from everybody and watching all the stuff that you guys are doing really is helping me to just kind of focus better on how to kind of make that work, still be this old, but still kind of find a voice and then hopefully find an audience. So thanks. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's been like a pleasure interacting with everybody from all over the world. So cool.
Congratulations, Karen. Now the deadline for Bhutan documentary to be
I hope so, Raj. I hope so.
The pressure is on now. But
Yeah.
Karen, now that you won the CMC, you will have two amazing trainers who will be guiding you for 30 days. And you can also introduce them to your Bhutan ideas, like the thing you have in mind. Maybe they can help you with that. But I love the fact that you will really learn content creation, like from the beginning until where we're today. And don't worry about your age because this is just the beginning now. And I'm so happy that you won the CMC. So congrats with that. And also thanks for this beautiful speech. And with this said, guys, we have a second winner though. And maybe I should tell you first what you're gonna win so you can be happier when I call out your name. Okay, so the second place will also get a course, but an on-demand course of your choice. So whatever on-demand course you want to do, that's what you're going to be getting. And now, who's that second winner? Can we have another drum roll, please? And the second place goes to the one and only person who did not give a slap to this child. 2 weeks! Yay! I think they voted you when you said you didn't give them a slap.
Yes. Really, what I can say, let me get somewhere where at least this I can be seen. All right, I think I'm about to reach home. Really, what I can say is that, let me just say this, that I've attended 4 courses now, and 3 of them, I've always come out the second in every class. I've come out the second, and this is exciting because when I was just joining for the art of storytelling, many people were telling me, what are you joining? What are you doing? There is that saying, you're going to be white people, you can't win them, you don't have a camera, you don't know how to use Adobe. And I told them I have to go for this. And when I see I'm really using a phone to get all this, it makes me even much more happy, and it makes me to work even a little more harder so that at least I can create an environment in my country whereby there are content creators who are appreciated and given money for what they are doing. Thank you so much for all the classmates, for all the people who have voted for me and thought what I did was, I know there are many people who did better than me, but there is maybe something that intrigued some of us and you voted for me. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vix. I'm so happy. Like I'm happy you made another second place. I get your frustration, but now you have another chance to actually win the CMC and the other OD that you're taking. So we all keep the fingers crossed, and you definitely deserve it. So I'm super happy for you. And yeah, like you said, you don't know what intrigued them. I think the kid was so cute that everyone was like, yes, Vix has to. No, kidding. Your video was actually really, really great.
I voted because of the kid joke.
Bring that kid in. Maybe you're gonna win the next CMC thanks to that kid. You have to buy him a cookie or something as a thank you, Okay. So guys, for the ones who did not had their videos shown today, please don't think they were bad or something. But as you can see, we're now even 1 minute over time. I was messing it up. What kind of German am I? I'm not punctual. But just kidding. Just living the cliche. But anyways, I just want to give you a little insight of what's going to be happening next before you have time to ask questions. If you cannot stay around for the questions, it's not a problem because officially we're done. Congrats to all the winners. Congrats to all of you for being here, for sending your videos. Please don't take it personal if yours wasn't in there. We just had to break it down somewhere. Otherwise, we would sit here another 2 hours. And yeah, with that said, let me tell you what's going to be happening now after this class. So many of you already sent in their social handles, which is great because this way we can observe you. If you haven't though, please make sure to send it in so we can always see how your life is going and if Vix is finally giving that kid a slap or not. So that are all things we have to keep an eye on, right? Okay, other than that, you might have heard it. We have our alumni talks every 3rd month, and this is for all the alumni from all the waves so far. So the academy is existing now a little bit more than a year. So all these people show up. And that's your way to connect with each other, learn about new opportunities at the academy, learn more about content creation. All of this is, of course, for free because you're now part of our alumni. So keep an eye on that as well. But you will be updated on WhatsApp and on Facebook, so don't worry about it. Also, if you are planning on recommending this class to your friend, you will have your own code in the portal. So every time you go to your personal profile on your portal, you will see like a little code. And if you give that to a friend, you will give them 20% off of that course that they book, and you will get that 20% either as cash or as like a, how can I say, like credits in your account, and then your course, whatever you choose, will be cheaper. So it's a really cool thing. So if you ever recommend this class, make sure to give them your code so you can make some money. And with this said, if you haven't used this code yet, we will be sending you one. Or actually, I can also just, can I share that link? No, I can't. Okay, I will be sending you that link after class. Basically, you have the chance to get a 2-month free Epidemic Sound membership. And what is it? You will have so many different copyright-free music and soundtracks. And this is important because Facebook is so crazily sensitive with copyright that they will simply block you or take away the function from you to monetize your content. And Epidemic Sound wants you to have that free subscription, but it's only for 2 months. So don't forget to cancel if you don't want to continue with it. Yeah, they will have your back. So Facebook is not gonna make any problems for you. And before we actually go into the questions and answers, I would like to take a little graduation photo. So if you have the chance to put this hat on, go ahead. Please, everyone turn their cameras on. We're gonna take a beautiful
I
picture
put the
now.
alumni link in the chat, Sarah. In fact, I saved it from the previous storytelling
Oh,
masterclass.
perfect. Nice. Thank you, Raj. You're an amazing assistant. I feel like we should hire you as well. Thank you.
I was telling,
Okay,
I was,
did everyone turn on their cameras? Okay, beautiful. Now give us your most beautiful smiles in 3, 2, 1. Amazing. You look stunning. Let's go for another one so we have a backup one. If someone was not looking into the camera, 3, 2, 1. I love Vix and his posing. Very beautiful, very nice. Okay, guys, so as I said, I know we're a little bit over time, but the ones who still have questions, feel free to stick around. The ones who have to leave, give us your warmest buys and drop us some love in the chat. It was so nice to have you here. I hope I see you in other classes, but if not, I'm always in the WhatsApp group, so please feel free to text me. Yeah, it was so nice to see you. And for the ones who have questions, please feel free to ask me anything.
yeah, Sarah, did you get your Facebook name changed back? That was done mistakenly. I mean, I was just trying to see the one which you missed. I'm like, I had been through those failures. Did you
That's
get
so
it?
funny, you know? It's so embarrassing almost. I'm teaching a Facebook class and then I messed up my name. It was not on purpose. I was so tired that day and my brain was like, you cannot go to bed if you don't change your description like of my channel. I was so tired. I clicked the wrong button and guys, you know what happened to me? I changed my whole page name and it was a whole description. And I couldn't change it for like 3 weeks or 2. And people were like, what the heck? Like, do you know what you did? It was horrible. Then it was hard to get my actual name back because they said it's used. I'm like, there is only one dose of serotonin. Who's using my name, you know? But yeah, it's all good now. It's funny that you saw it.
I started following you everywhere. Apart from probably I should subscribe to the YouTube channel, but this was challenging. In fact, the 3-second part was never ever done a 3-second video. Like, what can I do in 3 seconds? Okay, I'm glad that I have 1 second each, but in 1 second, what would I say? So that was truly challenging. That made me think a lot. And for every video which I'm creating right now, I'm like, okay, what should I do in 3 seconds? That's something which I'm also learning. So Karen left probably her short movies like Tiny Movie Time speaks about the same. Learning from Sukit brother, talking about the Lord and the Jesus who is blessing us with whatever the Insta motivational talks. Lemo, enjoy life again. I'm loving every work, every picture which is posting on Instagram with the children. I thought it was in India, Lemo. Then I thought maybe Bangladesh, or maybe is it in European countries? Enjoy life.
It's mostly in Lombok, Indonesia.
Okay, I'm coming to Indonesia. We have somebody. We have, I guess, Jinky Joyce from Indonesia. No, we have Amy from Indonesia, I guess, but she's on travel
From
right now.
Philippines. I'm from Philippines.
But is Philippines not part of Indonesia? I'm like, sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's in Asia. It's in Asia, yeah.
Okay, Rachel. Okay, we'll all be there. But as Sarah, sorry, again, as a Capricorn, not a Capricorn, as a Scorpion, talking too much, but enjoyed every minute of this last 3 to 4 days of goosebumps. Enjoyed every bit of it. So I was like waiting testness, like this. Give me my application. What job appointing application? I told testness, come on. I would love to be your virtual assistant. I would volunteer. I'll do whatever it takes to be like Raj Meesa. And like the way you mentioned, Sarah, in one of your videos in Dear Alan, I watched a couple of them. You asked, Dear Alan, how you can be part of the teaching profession at NAS. I'm in exactly in the same shoes where you were, and I'm sure if not today, tomorrow, or probably after doing a couple of videos or dozens or hundreds of videos or thousands of videos, we will be there, because that's the only spirit which I'm moving forward with. Truly loving all the creators. I started following after following Dana today, and now you being one of the best teachers whom I got. Again, started following Tessnas also, though she's into financial thing. Enjoying every bit of it, trying to be as good as any other human, trying to create content which will be shareable by all the humans, working towards it.
Amen.
So all happy. I would say that's it. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Amy, for listening to me, bearing with me. Sukit brother from Sri Lanka, we will celebrate. I'll be in Sri Lanka for sure. You are my only soul whom I know there. But thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Lemo. Thank you, Jinky Joyce, Spines, the military mom. Would love to see you there also. Han Perez, I don't remember who is Han Perez, but thank you, Sarah. I'll just shut up now.
No, Raj, that was a beautiful wrap up, actually. I feel like that's the note we should end it on. Unless someone has a super hyper urgent question, then I'm super happy to answer that as well. Any questions?
Yeah, Amy, I did mention your name. I said Amy from the sea. Amy, Amsulist. Okay. And like, your name is too tough to pronounce. It's like the hardest word in the English dictionary. Like, what do you call it? The pneumono ultracycloscopic volcaniasis, the longest word in the dictionary. Your word, that's why I go with Amy. It's like, take the spike, take the flat internet. In fact, I wanted to give the feedback on the flat internet. You put a love symbol there. That should be either in red, because Valentine's love heart is always in red. So copy the YouTube red in the love, the flat internet. Now that the competition is over, you may not be interested, but put the bright colors like Sarah mentioned. The red blood is something which I'm going to do it. Sukit, I will copy you, brother, in my rest of the video titles.
Sukit was inspiring us today a lot.
Yeah,
well, guys, I feel like Raj had such a beautiful speech, right? Like he was basically wrapping up every single person in this class. I really appreciate it. Also, we have it as a recording. So if you ever feel like sad or something, just watch this graduation because it was really wholesome. You're all really cute. And I really hope to see you around in other classes. But if not, as I said, we'll see each other in WhatsApp. So thank you so much for being here. You're amazing. I had a blast. And with this said, you know what song I'm going to be playing, right?
Can we have that music, actually, the music which is there in our tutorials, like
Sure, sure.
What is this
Yeah, I
music?
can send it to you.
In the
That's our
WhatsApp.
Academy song. I'll be sending it to you. It's the one we always jam to.
Sarah, don't forget to give me feedback for my 30 seconds. Even just in the chat, no problem. I just want to know what I need to correct first.
Yeah.
I will.
Thank you,
And
thank
Sarah,
you.
please, Sarah, please come to India. Spines post-pandemic. Yeah, everybody, please come to Hyderabad, India. Be my guest for 1 year. Live in my home. It's all.
Yeah, have me up there.
Love you all. Love you, love you.
Guys, thank you so much for joining, and I see you in the chat. Bye.